What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube. Hey everyone, I hope everyone is having an amazing day, and if you're not, I hope this video makes you feel 100 times better. If this is your first time ever seeing this face, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe down below and join the gang. And if you're a returning subscriber, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be my first DIY video. I'm going to be revamping this sweater right here. And if you have never seen this sweater before, you don't know what this is or what Be Iconic is, let's pause. Give you a second. Go check out my Instagram down below, and also check out my website. This is my clothing line. It's called Be Iconic because we're all icons, you know what I mean? Make sure you check out my clothing line down below. I'm gonna be coming out with new stuff very soon. I want to start making my own clothes and doing things more fashionable, find new manufacturer, just things like that, you know. But it's a starting business, so we're growing as we speak. I'm gonna be taking my sweater, which you can buy on my website. The link is in the description below. I'm gonna make it into a two-piece set because it's good during the summer at nights when it gets colder at night, but what if I want to wear it during the day when it's a little bit hotter outside? So I'm going to make it into a two-piece, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. Before we even get started in this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into the video. In this video, I'm going to turn this into this. So here I have all the things that you would need to make this look. So I have my fabric scissors. Fabric scissors are different than regular scissors because it makes it easier to cut through the fabric. I have some black thread. I have some sewing needles. And I have a pack of eyelets, which will be used to make the skirt. It's first measure on yourself to see where you want to cut it. And since we're making a skirt, we're going to cut it up closer to here because we do not want the skirt to be too short. I'm going to cut it about right under the armpit line. So it's going to be about right there. And to make it straighter, I'm going to fold it like these. And I'm going to cut along this bottom line. This is the top and this is the bottom. And now if you want to, you can honestly just leave it just like this, because if that's, you can just, instead of doing extra stuff to the bottom, putting the design and stuff on the side like I'm gonna do, you can actually just leave it just like this and it will be cute. I'm gonna take the bottom of the sweater and just flip it over. So once you cut it, it comes off like this, but you want to flip it over to the bottom and it's like this because it's gonna be your waistband. As you can see, there is a lot of extra room because I did use a large for my sweater. So it's this much extra room, and you are going to want to cut this off, fit it to your liking, and so this is how it would be if it actually fit. So you're going to want to cut this off, but you're going to leave a little bit of room so you can do the designs and stuff like that on the side. So instead of cutting this much off, you're going to want to cut a little less. What also can help is if you have a ruler, if you have measuring tape, you're really not going to touch the top anymore, so you can just throw it away and focus on your bottoms. And the seam is over here, so I'm going to line it up like this, and I'm going to cut this side open with my fabric scissors. This waist is about 40. See, it's 40 right there, so we want to go to about 38. So we're going to cut off this much because it's always better if you cut less than you cut too much. Okay, so after you measure it to how you want it to fit, you're going to place your grommets. You're going to place your grommets where you want them to do. I used my measuring tape. I use measuring tape to do them about 2 inches apart from each other. And I have 12 of these, so we got to do that. We got to put 6 on each side, so there's 6 right here. And I have never used this thing before. So you're going to take your marker and just make a mark in the middle where you're going to have to cut a hole to fit the grommet. The person that I usually watch for all these like DIY videos is Nava Rose on YouTube. She's amazing. See, I have these holes, and what Nava Rose said she did, she makes an X instead of cutting a circle out because it just helps to make the grommet fit through better. So I'm going to cut X's along these holes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I was having a lot of trouble with these eyelets, like how to put them in, because I did not have a tool, like the eyelet tool that you're supposed to use them. So I will show you how to put in eyelets without using a tool. So as you can see, you already have where you marked where you wanted your eyelets to go. So you're gonna take this. You're going to take the eyelet. You're going to use the flat one. So this is the flat one, and this is a not flat one, if you can see the difference. You can definitely tell the difference through the back because this is like raised a little more. So you're going to take the flat one and put it right here. You're going to flip it over to the back and push it through. You might have to make the fabric, you might have to make the hole a little bigger. Okay, so you're going to push it through like this, and you're going to take a Phillips head screwdriver. And I've realized that like in the beginning I said you need like 3 things, but throughout the video I've just been adding more stuff. So you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. If you look on the inside, there's like these little things. I don't know what they're called, but you're going to take the screwdriver, be careful, and bend it over. Okay, so you're going to do that to the whole side, and it's going to come out looking like this. And you're going to want to make sure it's like pushed down a lot. So in order to make sure it's pushed down a lot, you're going to take your screwdriver and then take a hammer and just lightly tap it. Just to make sure it's nice and secure, because you don't want to come in off when you're wearing your garment. And you will have these. As you can see, I like, just ignore that. And you're going to do the same thing for all of them. I only have one more left, so I will show you one more time how to do it. So now that you have all of them in on one side, you're going to line it up. Line up your skirt and close it. You're going to want to make sure it's perfect, because this will, if it's not, it will mess up. And you're going to grab your marker, and you're gonna want to do the same for the other side. So you're just gonna mark it in the middle like this. When you put in your eyelets on the other side, you're not gonna go all the way up to the top. You're gonna leave the top. I did the top 3, but some people you do the top 2. So you just leave the top 2 open, and you put the garment back on your body and measure it to your waist. This top dot right here should match up with how your waist is. And just gonna put the dots where these 3 are, and this one lines up. This one should line up with this one, and the top dot is gonna match this. So you're gonna put a dot here, here, and here. And instead of putting your grommets to these 3, you're gonna put them in these 3. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back on camera. Now you're just gonna cut off the excess fabric. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're not even gonna see it. And I'm gonna close this part off. You don't have to, necessarily because it's already clipped down with the grommet, but I'm gonna close it off with some I'm gonna close it off with some fabric glue. It's easy, it just closes it. It's faster than sewing it. So this is instead of using the needle and thread that I said earlier. She's gonna use the glue to close it up. And you're gonna take some ribbon. I have some white ribbon right here. You're going to take that. You're gonna take your ribbon, connect the eyelets. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. Maybe like this. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
We're gonna sing happy birthday. This is a quick break from the regularly scheduled programming.
Get the big
1, 2, 3.
light.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jaron. Happy birthday to you. Woo! No.
Make a wish. See if you look closely, in the video I said that I use ribbon, but I changed it and I decided to use shoestring, so I just made a bow for the first eyelet and then I did this little line thing, and then I used a piece of fabric to do this last part. The reason I switched it up was because one, the ribbon wasn't really holding it good enough, and also I wanted like this piece of fabric here and like the eyelets to line up and for the top fabric to cross over so that my whole thigh wasn't out. And yeah, so if I was to do this again, that's probably something I'll work on, just how exactly I want it to be tied up, because I'm probably still gonna play around with it. So I'm not sure I fully like it, but this is the final look. I hope you all love it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section below if you would like to see more DIY videos, because I would love to do more, you know? So it's a win-win situation for both of us. Also, don't forget to spread love and positivity all around, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces!